Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is day 4 of building Kaller in Lego. In this video, I'm going to be using all of these pieces for the rockwork behind the mock, and I'm going to be using all of these pieces. These are all of the pieces that I've ordered so far for the mock. If I don't get finished or I'm not happy with the end result, I can always just come back to it at a later date and then finish off the rockwork at the back. So let's get ready, but first we have to lay down 16 by 16 plate at the back of the mock, so let's do that. I was just getting ready to put on the 16 by 16 plates onto the mock right here, but then I realized earlier this week I decided I wanted to take apart this wall right here, since I'm going to be making the rockwork curve from right here or around here and then have the rest of the rockwork like slope up from here. This part should be dark tan just in case there's any open spots from the back. So I'm going to quickly replace all this light gray right here along this wall with dark tan 2x4s, which I already have right next to me. And then we'll get ready to do the rockwork. So let's do that real quick. Okay, I just switched all of these dark tan out for the light gray. Now we can finally get ready to place all of this 16 by 16 plate only along the back here. I'm not going to quite do this part yet because I'm focusing on the back part here with the rockwork. So let's start heading into that. Okay, I just finished placing all the 16 by 16 plates down on each of the base plates. I did it that one, and then the second base plate that's going to be in the middle of these two. Now all I have to do is just add in the rockwork, so let's get started with that. I've learned a lot about building rockwork, and one thing I've learned is a lot of filler brick is needed. Yes, I know, I'm rambling about my filler brick again, but it is a necessary key in rockwork and mocks. I built a Ryloth mock just yesterday for next Wednesday's upload. I made it very tall, and you'll see it when it comes out Wednesday, but I was very proud of how it turned out. So I used some techniques I used from there, and I'm putting it into my Kaller mock. There's going to be a lot of back and forth of me flipping this base plate because I need to get behind the rockwork and fill in the filler brick as much as possible, and then I also need to see what I'm doing to be able to place the rockwork so that it doesn't look undetailed or unsymmetrical. The majority of my bricks are 1x2x3 bricks, which I'm using for basically most of this rockwork, and I'm going to continue working with it into my other 2 base plates that I also have to build. For inverted slopes, the 1x2x3 bricks aren't as plentiful as my 1x2 inverted slopes. So I'm also going to be sprinkling in a few of those 1x2x3, but mainly for inverted slopes, I'm going to be using the 1x2s. And speaking of 1x2s, by the end of this, I'm going to be completely wiped out of basically all my dark tan bricks, especially my 1x2 bricks, which are a key staple into what I'm building right now. I'm using light gray 2x6 bricks mainly for the back, and then I'm going to be using yellow and orange bricks to fill in for any filler brick that's needed, and won't be seen of course. But for the other 2 base plates, I'm really running low on some light gray. I still have a lot of 2x6 bricks, but I'm running low on any other sort of brick in the light gray department. For this base plate specifically, I really tried to only show light gray on the outside, but instead, since I'm really running low, I'm probably just not going to really be as much caring because no one's going to see it anyway. So I'm probably just going to do whatever filler brick is going to be able to fit, and it will take off a whole lot more stress because I'm really running low on some light gray pieces right now. Now coming down to the final areas of the rockwork, I'm just going to have it stagger and not be even. At first I wanted it to be even, but then I thought it would look better if it was kind of staggered and some pieces were up higher than the others. So that's what I decided to do. Okay, here's basically almost the finished product of the first cliff wall on the first base plate. That's going to be all the way on the left out of the 3. I just have to go in, add some little 1x1 cheese plates and maybe some 1x1 tile into the little open studs right here, so it looks a little bit more finished, a little bit better off and more detailed. So I'm going to quick do that. Adding the 1x1 cheese slopes is going to add a lot of detail, and it's going to be the last thing I have to do for this rockwork on this single base plate. I just finished off the entire first base plate for Rockwork. This is the entire thing that it's completely done. The details, it's completely finished. I'm exhausted. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. I'm exhausted from doing this. I just spent like probably 3 or 4 hours doing this entire Rockwork, filming it non-stop. And it's compared to this little tiny minifigure, and this is about the height I want for all 3 base plates. I still have that one to do, and then another one. I have all those pieces left over there, but that bag right there full of the 1x2x3 roof tiles, I used an entire one of those and dipped into that one a little bit. I still have some 2x4s out of that bag, as well as that big bag over there, so I'm not really running low, but definitely for all 3 of them I will have to make another order. I could probably do one more, maybe not that one. I'll probably do the second base plate because that one's the third. I know the height isn't really accurate for all of Kaller, but I really enjoy the height and it really shows that we're on the edge of a mountain. Now what I'm going to do is do as much rock work as I can until either I run out or get tired and I have to upload this, because I'm filming this the day right before I have to upload it. So I'm going to start that. There's not going to be a time lapse, it's just going to be an update and then an outro. So let's get started. Okay, I just finished the second base plate for all of the rock work in the back. I added some more details. I added a little tunnel right here and made sure to add some more like sloping like sideways and more bricks exposed and not as much like going back as the first one was. I ran out of the cheese slopes, which was actually surprising. I didn't run out of any of these slopes. I'm not really running low on bricks here. I could probably do the last one with having probably some more left over. I didn't even finish this bag, which I finished this entire bag for the first one, as well as dipped into this one. And then I still have some more over here. So I still have a whole bunch of these pieces left. I'm probably going to make the rock work for the last base plate next week, but that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, then consider subscribing, especially to see this finished mock, because I'm working really hard night and day. It's currently like 10:30 at night and I just got done with this. But yeah, make sure you guys like this video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on what I should make or want to see something in this mock that I should include. But that's gonna wrap up this video. I'll see you all in the next video.